Alright, and our next topic of Real Talk is a dirty little rumor that the Dark Lord of the Sith will return for another appearance in another standalone film. That's right, Darth Vader is rumored to have been seen on the set of the Han Solo movie. It's a different actor than the actor that portrayed Vader in Rogue One, but it's confusing. This is a story brought to us from StarWarsNewsNet.com. We talk about them every episode because
they're great.
They're the best aggregator of Star Wars content, and they do a great job of breaking down what the sources reports. And it's a figure, and it is Vader, but then some other sources make it sound like it's just a guy with a sword, and it's not full-on confirmation that it is Vader. If Darth Vader is in the Han Solo movie, let's just start with this, David. Do we need Darth Vader in the Han Solo movie?
So, if he's going to be in this movie, there's one of two roles that I want him to have. I either want him to have a role like he had in Rogue One, where we just have, like, him destroying a bunch of people, like he wrecked that hallway. So either that'd be like one way that I'd love for him to have a little cameo, but I really don't want him to run into Han Solo at all, because by the time we get to A New Hope, Han Solo doesn't believe in any of this, mumbo jumbo force baloney, and he believes in luck, which Obi-Wan doesn't like. But I think it'd be kind of neat if Darth Vader had a run-in with Lando. And maybe it spooks Lando so much that he runs to the Outer Rim, where he ends up becoming the administrator for Cloud City, and that's why it troubles him so much when Vader comes back in The Empire Strikes Back and basically says, I kind of got you by the balls here, so you're going to do what I want you to do and freeze Han Solo.
That is such a great idea. I have not heard anyone bring that up. That is so genius.
Yep. So one of those two, I want him to wreck things up because that's what I love. But it'd be really neat if he has some sort of connection to Lando, and that's what causes Lando and Han to go separate directions.
See, for me, I would rather see it be lesser. I love your idea, but I would rather see it be more of a cameo if he has to be in this movie. If Vader is in fact in this movie, less is going to be more, less than what we got in Rogue One. Because, Jesse, here's my question. Are we using Vader just to sell tickets? Is Vader a crux for this film? It's obviously had its issues. There's renewed hope with Ron Howard at the helm. But why do we have Vader in the Han Solo movie? Because, as David pointed out, it has the chance to break some canon.
I'd definitely be worried. You got to be careful. I mean, you're walking on eggshells because he's right. You can break canon. New Hope, Han looks at the Force as an ancient religion, a hokey ancient religion.
He's never seen it before. Okay.
And that kind of tells you the state of the galaxy and everything, that people kind of are already at that point, 18, 19 years after Revenge of the Sith, they're viewing that as just a myth.
Yeah.
It would be interesting, that's a very interesting idea and plot point to, if maybe he's more on the side of this side story kind of thing. I personally would rather it just to be a cameo, no lines, nothing significant, simply.
It could be interesting if they're trying to. This is going to kind of bleed into the next topic, but it'd be interesting if there was some kind of race or run that was creating an issue on a certain planet or location,
like a Kessel Run,
like a Kessel mine thing, and
a certain amount of parsecs.
Maybe this is related to an Imperial base or something, and because there's this catastrophe going on, Vader has to swing by. I think that's a stretch. Here's my thing: Vader is not a prominent Imperial figure. He lurks in the shadows. He does the Emperor's bidding. So it would make sense, I guess, if there was some kind of situation where stormtroopers are blowing stuff up and Vader's present. I just don't know how you make that happen with this Han story as well. And so I really think that if it is going to happen where we have Vader, it has to be a cameo, and it might be a thing where Lando or Han is sneaking around this Imperial. Maybe it's a march, or it's some kind of thing, and Vader's there as security. It's got to be really subtle, because I think it has the potential to take it out.
Han can't run into him, though. So if Han's going to be a mate, well, Han's obviously the major person because it's what the movie's named
Right.
after. It can't be something where they're in the same room at the same time, having a cup of coffee together.
The more I think about it, the more I wish it would go the way you're projecting it, where it's kind of like this side thing with Lando and Vader. I don't see that happening, but if it did, I'd be really happy with it. That's you, creative genius.
I know. See, you wanted me to tell you that when we were talking about
Like-
the show.
like I
It's just
said,
so pretty.
Walking on eggshells with it, you have the potential to really mess up continuity and everything by introducing this character into this movie because, yeah, you can't have that interaction between these two characters at this point in the timeline. It's just not possible.
If you haven't already, give us a thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button, follow us on social media, all these things, it helps us. Do us this favor. If you liked what you heard, liked what you watched, be sure you check out our YouTube channel, check out our previous episodes, check out our single shots, all the videos that we have, and let us know what you think about that content.